Good day everybody and welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. So I am currently off to a job. Tonight I am photographing the Ladyboys of Bangkok. They booked me the other day, so I'll be doing their all their show pictures, and then next week I'll be doing their promotional poster pictures for next year's advertising. So it should be good. I went last year and it was brilliant. It's a bit unusual though, because I mean some of them really do look like women. I know they've had all the bits removed and that, but I tell you, it is a confusing time when you're watching a show like that. But so yeah, it'll be good. I'll be there for a couple of hours, do tonight's show. Then I'll go and pick my sister up and then get home and crack on getting these edited. So the topic for this video is, have my thoughts changed on Kevlar clothing? And you know what, they may have done. I mean, when I had my crash, it was 8 years ago, so obviously Kevlar has come a long way since then. They've got a dew point Kevlar. And anyway, recently one of my friends came off his bike. He hit a drain and came sliding off. I think he was doing about 40 or something like that, maybe 50 mile an hour. But anyway, yeah, he came off and he went sliding. I don't know how far he slid. He doesn't know off the top of his head. He said he can't remember. But he was wearing a Roadskin Kevlar hoodie, which is a 320 GSM dew point Kevlar, which is pure Kevlar. It's not mixed with anything. And that's it. The whole hoodie is fully lined, literally from neck to bottom. And yeah, he was wearing that. He was also wearing a pair of the Roadskin jeans. I'm not sure which ones they were. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But if you search on the side, so in fact, I'll put it up on the screen. He was wearing the double Kevlar lined jeans. They do two types. They've got one that is fully lined, and they come with knee and hip armour. And then they do another one which is double Kevlar lined, so you get close to 600 GSM Kevlar, which is more resistant, well, supposed to be more resistant than any motorcycle jacket you get, and a hell of a lot more resistant to abrasions than leather is. So again, I mean, not long ago I did a video of why I think Kevlar's pointless and all that usual, and there was a few negative comments against it, and I somewhat appreciate it because I must say things have come so far in 8 years. So anyway, yeah, that's what he was wearing. The hoodie shredded to bits, and so did the jeans, but the Kevlar grazed. There was a few scratches and a few little scuffs on the Kevlar, but it did not go through. He had a few broken bones and a stupid amount of bruises. But he had no abrasions, he had no cuts, none of his skin was ripped or anything like that. The heat from being dragged on the floor nothing happened to his skin as far as abrasions go. His knees were well protected, and so was his hips. With the hoodie you get shoulder, elbow and back padding, all CE armour, or you can order it without, and I believe that he used their armour for the hoodie, and I think for the jeans he had the Furagon D30 armour, the same as that I've got in this stuff. And he said that the CE armour that comes with the Roadskin was a lot better than the D30 armour, as far as being able to use it again afterwards. It was still usable, whereas the D30 armour kind of shredded a little bit. But impact wise, he said yeah, that was fine. It was his thigh that was broken from the impact, and I believe his wrist was as well, just above his wrist. But as far as him coming off his bike, he was wearing only Kevlar clothing and he was fine. I say his skin's not ripped or anything, so I'm not sure if it's changed my mind or not, because like now it's lovely and warm now. Today the weather has been amazing. I think it's been 16 degrees or something. It's been nice and warm, not very windy, and I've got two liners for this jacket. I've got a thermal liner and I've got a windstopper liner. I've taken the thermal liner out today and put the windstopper in instead, and I have been absolutely roasting. I mean, stupidly hot. When I spoke to him about his hoodie and he was telling me all about it and his crash and whatnot, it kind of got me thinking a bit. Would I want a Kevlar hoodie? I like the idea of feeling like I'm just wearing a normal jacket, that I'm not wearing a heavy-ish motorcycle jacket. I like the idea that he was fully protected and it comes with plenty of protection. And the fact that it's he has not worn his in the rain, but the website says that it's like somewhat rain resistant, it's rain treated, but I mean you can treat certain things yourself anyway. So yeah, I think my mind might have been changed since this crash, because I mean everyone that I know that's had Kevlar before, I've never really been in a situation to put it under any test to really give it a positive review as far as protection goes. The only person that I've known about it really was myself. I know a few people that have come off the bikes, had little scuffs with Kevlar, and it's been fine, but an actual full-on crash where you've been thrown from your bike, or you're still on your bike and you're being grazed across the floor at speed, apart from myself going through that, I've not known anyone else to really go through it with Kevlar until a friend of mine kind of did the same. So yeah, I think it may have changed my mind slightly on Kevlar, and I'm actually even considering getting one. I'll put the link in the description. It's called a Road Skin Paranoid Hoodie. I think that one only comes in black, and I've had a look on eBay for other ones. There are quite a few cheap ones about, which are still 100% fully lined. They just use a thinner lot of Kevlar that most of them use between 240 and 280 grain, whereas the Road Skin uses 320. So yeah, I think by getting one, I may be contradicting myself slightly, but like I said, I mean, I was the previous video that I put up about Kevlar jeans, I was only going off of my personal experience rather than what the protection is supposed to do. I was going through what I actually experienced, and it wasn't with a cheap brand. I was using Dainese bombs. So yeah, I think it's quite possible that I may be picking up one of the Road Skin hoodies just for the hotter days. I think they're on offer at the moment on their website for 120 quid or 100 quid without protection, and I may be picking up a pair of their jeans as well, their double line jeans. From what my friend said, he said in the summertime the double line jeans, they do let a lot of wind in, but if you're going at slower speeds, he said they are very, very warm. So I think I'd be comfortable with them, and they're lined from the waist all the way down to the ankles. And I went on the website to have a look to read up a little bit more about them, and they show comparative brands and do stress tests on them. One of their pair of jeans, they take a belt sander and they sand a leather jacket, they sand one of these jackets anyway, I don't know what material it was that they was going through, and they sand their Kevlar jeans, and it takes a while for it to get through the denim compared to textile and leather, but it didn't penetrate the Kevlar at all. So that kind of backs up what my friend was saying about his crash. It's just one of them, always in the back of my mind I've got, well, what if you do come off and it doesn't work how his worked? I mean, the crash that I had previously is not something that I don't know anybody who's been through that same sort of crash. It was a deliberate head-on collision. The car in front was doing 90, I was doing around 40, maybe a little bit less or a little bit more, but it was a deliberate crash, and crashes don't normally happen like that. And he carried on driving when I was partially under the car and then thrown, and so my situation might be a little bit different to everyone else's sort of crash. So yeah, I think I may be giving it a go. I've ordered, because I've been wanting one for a while, and I know they don't offer as much protection as a full face, and nowhere near as much as a Schuberth, but I've ordered a open face helmet. I mean, I've been wanting one for ages. Because I used to always ride with an open face, and I actually absolutely love the feeling, and unless it's freezing, I mean with this Schuberth I tend to ride with the visor open a fair bit anyway. But yeah, so that should be here within the next week or two. I've also ordered, my clear glasses have come. I'm going to order some Reactolite glasses, and then I've got a couple of snoods as well, just in case my face gets a little bit chilly. And then I've just got to figure out a good way to record audio that's as clear as this. So we will see. Shit, I'm in the wrong lane. So yeah, I'm not 100% decided. I've got it in the basket on their website, and I've been umming and ahhing over it for the past half hour or so before I left out. But yeah, I think it's quite possible. It depends on how I get on with this jacket in this summer. I'm gonna see how it goes. Yeah, so if I get one, I'll let you know what I think of it and how it feels, and I'll do a bit of video on it and show you what it's like. Let's say, yeah, the most vlogs may change slightly because I don't know where I'm going to mount this GoPro when I get the open face, because I don't know if I actually want to mount it to the helmet or not, or I might just mount it to the Might just mount it to the front of the bike, so I've still got something recording the front of the road in case anything happens, and then I've got a motovlog facing me sort of thing, the camera facing me. Right guys, so I'm almost here, so I'll leave it there. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to see any more of the videos, click on channel and clip videos and they're all there. Alright, take care all, have a good day and ride safe.